A warm welcome from my side. My name is Florian Hermle. I'm representing the Balluff Group. We are based in Germany, close to Stuttgart. And some facts about Balluff. We are €500 million in sales, 4,000 employees worldwide, more than 35 own sales subsidiaries and multiple production locations. Fourth generation, family owned and managed. And in 2021, we celebrated our 100th anniversary. For good reasons, not as big as we wanted. And therefore we created a video, and I think that explains to you a little bit better what we do and who we are. Thank you. So factory automation. So what is that? A Spätzlepresse. That's a very famous tool. Don't worry, you're not at Williams-Sonoma here now. We're still at Balluff. But we made this in the 1950s. And it's preparing a very traditional dish, a Swabian noodle, a Swabian pasta. And usually you take a wooden board and chop dough into the water. That's how you make it traditionally. And so our DNA is automation. We automated the production process of this to make it more repeatable and more safe. And in that times, we really started as a repair shop for bicycles, a mama papa shop, you can say. And since then, we started to transform ourselves into a market leader of industrial automation. Our products are basically the senses of machines, the ears and the eyes that help our customers to keep track of their processes. So from a tool shop to a real high-tech company, we are providing solutions to many industries and enable modern production at our customers. So here is our complete overview of what we make. Don't worry, I will not deep dive into every product group. The idea behind this is to give you an idea of the complexity we're dealing with. We have 40,000 sellable products not on our shelf, but in our offering, and many of them are already available since decades, with little reworks, tweaks, redesigns, but all of them carry a long history, and that means they carry a lot of data. So this is the world of our customers. And in this world, we help them to position, to measure, identify, and help them produce in very well established processes, but also in completely new, rapidly growing, highly demanding new areas of technology. And in this area, we need to deal with certifications, global standards, and we need to document and to maintain all those standards and have that available to our customers. We're also involved in the green energy revolution, and if you go downstairs, you see a lot of those nice things, of those windmills that are here from the left side. And Balluff takes pride in helping positioning the blades into the wind, like the sails in the wind, to get maximum out of the production. But also those delicate wafers that you see on the other side need to be positioned right to help our customers produce the new oil of these days. And I think many of us experienced in the last 2 years how precious and sometimes unavailable this oil is. What those two industries have in common, they have tremendous customer-specific requirements to the products. They have special quality processes and also special terms and conditions that we need to tie into the product and always have this available. So this is the arena we are playing in. And this arena has experienced a significant transformation in the last decade. If you remember Hanover Fair and many other industry shows about 10 years ago, it was about Industry 4.0, very much driven by German industry, and nobody really knew what it really meant. In the last years, it became clear. The IIoT, the Industrial Internet of Things, is really the future everybody is striving for. And this change has brought tremendous opportunities also to Balluff. Be it condition monitoring, be it predictive maintenance, all of that is something that is not disruptive, but is really new to us. At a sales meeting, I tried to shock my team. In 2015, I told the team, we will stop selling sensors. And everybody was like, what? What I told the team is, don't worry, we will continue selling data sources. And speaking of oil before with chips and wafers, data is definitely the oil of today's industry. We need to get an understanding of how our processes work, what's the state of our machines, and what is the output, what is the yield, what is OEE. All of this comes up, and all of this needs to be made transparent. So sales team was happy again and say, yeah, okay, that sounds like a great opportunity for the future. But there was also another change in our products. In the last 10 years, the amount of software, lines of code in our products went through the roof. Industrial communication and interlinking products is becoming more and more not of an extra but a necessity if you want to be effective and successful in this market. And we learn to see the benefits of requirements engineering using Codebeamer since many, many years, and reusable building blocks, software platforms, the beauty of something that has intensively been tested, and if somebody kind of plugs it into his new design, he says, okay, that's working, that's fine. But we still have that hardware thing going on. Those 40,000 products that I said before, they were not really platforms. Balluff is at heart an engineering company. So our engineers take pride in always making the best solution. Of course, their best solution. And that means that we've had multiple data sources. We had data laying around in the ERP system. We had Excel spreadsheets with homemade whatever analysis, email system, file servers, USB sticks, all of that. It made a reuse of building blocks impossible. And we came to the conclusion, well, our products are already in the new world, at our customers, at the way they are applied. But our engineering process is more back in the days of the mama papa shop. And that meant for us that we started an internal transformation. And quickly after choosing PTC as a partner, we also changed our strategy. And if you have been at Jim's incredible presentation, you heard me saying, we had everything on premise, because only if we do it ourselves, we do it right, or it is right. That is a attitude that is very common among German engineers. And there's a lot of good stuff coming out of that, but complexity increasing, it's not really something that we can deal with on a long-term basis. And what I truly believe is that Balluff also needs to reduce the internal complexity. Portfolio is outside, but we have a ton of complexity inside. And we need to reduce our variance and our one-time developments down to a fully platform-oriented approach. And that approach is something that will not happen overnight, and that approach will take us probably years, but I don't mean to be a philosopher, but you got to start that journey one day. And as our products help our customers to focus on their business process, none of our customers is making sensors or vision cameras or something like that. They produce their products. So we also like the help of PTC helping us on our core business as well. So with the integrated tool chain, we will definitely get more transparency. And that transparency will help us to design better products. And we will get this transparency from the design process down into the production. With SaaS, we will benefit from best-in-class procedures and processes with high availability and, in those days becoming more and more critical, higher cybersecurity. We've been dealing many years to make our servers very hard and hard to access, and over that also made it hard to access for everybody outside our premise. And as we have a distributed engineering network, it was kind of defeating the purpose of collaboration. And this collaboration we will definitely get with the PTC cloud architecture. We know this from our Office applications that help us seamlessly to share documents, use a whiteboard, share information, and with our most precious resources in engineering, we also want to be at the tip of technology. And of course, we expect to have better cost. That's a fact that is on here. But for me personally, as I'm heading up the technology and marketing and sales, time to market is most critical. And with a platform-oriented approach, with building blocks and the reuse of existing designs, we will have better answers quicker to our customers and to the markets. So the connection from the shop floor to the cloud is from the cloud to the shop floor is definitely the future. And the PTC ecosystem will help us leverage this in many aspects. But nothing better than seeing this live. And I can strongly recommend that you take a trip downstairs to the Purdue Smart Factory. An incredible way of using software technologies together with our products to visualize an assembly, to give work instructions and direct feedback to the person producing, helping to avoid mistakes, helping to get a better control over how fast do you produce, where might be glitches in your process, all of that in cooperation between hardware and software. It's something that we love about working with software companies because they help us kind of move the barriers for our products and raise the bar of how this can be used. So when you go downstairs, look for stack lights in PTC green. They will guide you the way to get to the presentation. So in August is Judgment Day. Judgment Day means we will move to the PTS Cloud, Windchill Plus, software as a service at Balluff as one of the first customers with PTC. And that really, really makes us proud. It has been a long journey, and I want to thank PTC for their ongoing support in this. We got PTS Vision as an integrator helping us getting this done. And of course, also my team at home, Christian and Martin, and also with the help of Daniela, putting all of this together. It makes me really proud to share this with you, and I believe that this is something that will help us in the future to grow our business, to get better results, and in the end, offer better products to our customers. And there is one last note that I want to make, because this is something that I truly believe in technical presentation very often is a shortcoming. At least we try. I'm not saying we do it perfect, but we invest a fair amount of time in the change management of this process. Because we're dealing with a very delicate species here. These are engineers. They sometimes seem to be adherent to change. And my major concern is that we get a great product not accepted and not working because we do not invest time in change management. So this is something where we put a lot of energy in. I can recommend it to everyone going down that path. Many of you are already PTC customers for a long time. I think still a move to software as a service is a change because you will see different usage. There will be fears of where is the data and so forth. So do this, and we will make the technical move. And with getting the people on board, I think we will make this an all-in-all successful project. So we will have to listen to their concerns. We will have to listen to all of their questions. And this brings me to the end of my presentation. And if there are any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. Thank you very much for your attention.
Can you please expand a little bit more about the change management? I think I agree with you, it often goes undone. What are some of the strategies or things that you're looking to do with your team to make it more successful?
We have this as a stream in our project. There's a team responsible for this. We have, of course, the users involved. We also have the IT people involved because there are different, let's say, views on this project. We get a regular report on KPIs, has there been, discussions, have there been meetings about this, what was the feedback? We get like internal ratings, how do people see in the acceptance tests, what are the constraints that come up and so forth. And basically it is really involving the people. Have early acceptance tests, have as many of stakeholders, and you identify very easily the people pro and the people that are against it. And if you bring them together, it's sometimes a very interesting discussion that is led by themselves. But basically, it's the involvement of people. It's listening to them. It's not saying, yeah, this is how it is. You got to say that sometimes. That's the idea of software as a service. But involving them in why it's better, and it still offers some opportunities for customizing, so you can, let's say, let go a little bit. But basically, most important is listen to them, talk to them, give them a platform, and in the end, get a more successful project out of this. And I'm not saying we're done yet, but you know, we have this something that we pay attention to. Thank you.
So if you're going live with Windchill Plus in August, what is your existing system today? What is your existing PLM system?
That's what I said. You know, we don't really have a PLM system in that full-blown version. You know, we used our SAP system as a PLM system. So product lifecycle was, well, eventually it's dying. We don't know when, but we will see. That's why I'm saying, you know, our processes were kind of behind, and so we're taking a leap, not just a step.
Thank you for your presentation. I wanted to know if you could speak to us a little bit about how you approached the challenge of that you mentioned of the data being in different places, and how you tried to solve that problem about where to get the right data and make sure that it was all ready for this leap that you're going to take.
I was kind of hoping that you avoid that question, but still thank you for that. Yeah, this is one of our major challenges. So it will not be a lift and shift that we just dump the data somewhere. So what we will do, we will very likely use the tool-based approach that we have the data pulled out of the system, using artificial intelligence to check and kind of, let's say, blow it up for the PTC structure, because the structure is different. You know, the bill of materials are different, and all of that. We will get a lot of benefits out of this because we will have location-based bill of materials, so we more flexibility and freedom there. But this will be a probably very expensive process because we haven't done it for the last 40 years. And it will also require a lot of technical insights from our experts. I hope we will not have to touch every piece of data, but to a certain extent we will have to check and see and validate. My hope is after this is like, you know, ground zero and building on this more solid foundation for the future. But it is a critical component of the project, so thank you for bringing that up. So 1, 2, 3, sold. Thank you very much for your attention.